The World Health Organization chief met Chinese officials over the COVID situation in the country and has urged China to regularly share real-time and accurate data amid the surge in coronavirus cases after Beijing relaxed its strict zero-COVID policy. The Global Health Agency has asked Chinese health officials to share data on genetic sequencing, hospitalizations, deaths, and vaccinations, especially in the vulnerable people and those over 60 years old. Meanwhile, several nations continue to impose curbs on China amid COVID fears. Latest in line after France is US, India, and the United Kingdom and Spain. Both nations have made negative COVID-19 tests mandatory for passengers arriving from China. I have my reporter Rishabh Pashton with us. Rishabh, welcome to the show. Can you tell us some more information about the recent COVID curbs that the countries are following? Over to you.
So, well, if you see, WHO has once again said that they need more real-time data from China. Remember, China removed its curb last week, and since then we have been seeing a high surge in the cases throughout China. And now countries like India, Spain, United States, even Taiwan and other countries have imposed rules and regulations for the travelers traveling to their country from China. In India as well, from Sunday onwards, any traveler coming in from China directly or indirectly will require a negative RT-PCR test to enter India, or else they'll have to go under mandatory quarantine. Air Suvidha has again been implemented, and they have to upload their negative RT-PCR before traveling. This RT-PCR should not be older than 72 hours before the flight timing. So, the COVID curbs are back in, and China, which just removed its curb, one of the most stringent lockdowns in the history of COVID, is seeing a high surge in the cases, and WHO now wants more real-time data. There was a meeting that held between the Chinese officials and the senior officials of WHO, and in the meeting, WHO pressed that the Chinese authorities need to share more data on hospitalization and ICU, admission, situation throughout China, and the Chinese authorities have agreed to it. It remains to be seen how much transparency will China bring in from here. Over to you.
Thank you for joining us, Rishabh.